I was at a networking event last week, and this guy comes up to me and says, "You seem interesting. Tell me about yourself." And I froze. I literally said, "I am boring. I have 25 years old, and I go to home after work." The look on his face. He backed away like I was contagious.
Oh no, you hit the beginner trifecta right there.
Exactly. I speak English every day, but when I'm nervous, I sound like I just started learning yesterday. And I know you've been there too.
100%. I'm Mike, she's Sarah, and if you've ever felt like your English betrays you in important moments, this episode will fix that. We're covering the 5 mistakes that instantly out you as a beginner and how to fix them forever.
Here's what's crazy. These aren't grammar mistakes. Your teacher probably never taught you about them because they seem so basic. But they're the difference between sounding fluent and sounding, well, like me at that networking event.
And the worst part? You probably don't even realize you're doing them. They're invisible to you, but crystal clear to native speakers.
So we're going to expose all 5, give you the fixes, and by the end, you'll never make these rookie mistakes again. Plus, I'll tell you the exact comeback I used when I saw that same guy a week later. Mistake number 2 for my disaster. I have 25 years old. Mike, why does this sound so wrong?
Because in English, age is not something you possess, it's something you are. You don't have an age like you have a car or a job. You are an age.
This one trips up Spanish, Portuguese, and French speakers especially. In their languages, you literally have years. But in English, I am 25 years old. She is 30. They are teenagers.
Quick practice. How old are you? Start your answer with, I am. Go ahead.
And here's a bonus tip. You can just say, I'm 25. You don't always need years old. It's actually more natural to drop it in casual conversation.
But never, ever say, I have X years, unless you want to sound like you're reading from a textbook. Mistake 3. I go to home. Sarah, this one's sneaky because it seems logical.
Right. You say, I go to work, I go to school, I go to the store, so I go to home makes sense, right?
Wrong. Home is special. It's the only place where you don't need to. You just go home, come home, stay home, get home.
Think of home as an adverb, not a noun, like here or there. You don't say, I go to here. You say, I come here. Same with home.
Let's try. It's 6 p.m. You're leaving the office. What do you say? I'm going. Completed.
I'm going home. Not to home, just home.
And here's how to remember it. Home is where the to doesn't go. See what I did there?
Mistake 4 is huge. I am agree. This one makes native speakers do a double take every time.
It's because agree is not an adjective, it's a verb. You can't be agree, you do agree. You perform the action of agreeing.
So it's I agree, you agree, we agree, not I am agree or you are agree. The verb stands alone.
This trips people up because other languages might use to be with agreement, but English keeps it simple. Agree is the action, period.
Someone says, English grammar is confusing. You want to agree. What do you say?
I agree, not I am agree. And you can make it stronger. I totally agree, or I completely agree. But never add am or is or are before agree. It's not a state of being, it's something you do.
Last mistake. And this one's tricky because there are two correct ways, depending on what you mean.
Right. I have cold is wrong either way. If you mean the temperature, you feel cold, it's I am cold. If you mean the sickness, you have a runny nose, it's I have a cold.
The article a makes all the difference. I have a cold means I'm sick. I am cold means I need a jacket.
This confuses people because some languages don't use articles, but in English, sicknesses need articles. I have a cold, a fever, a headache. But temperature is just I am cold, hot, warm.
Two situations. You're shivering because the AC is too high. What do you say?
I am cold. Now, you're sneezing and your nose is running. What do you say?
I have a cold. Remember the A.
Let's quickly recap these 5 beginner killers.
1. I am bored versus I am boring. ED for feelings, ING for descriptions.
2. I am 25 years old. You are an age. You don't have an age.
3. I go home. No to needed with home.
4. I agree. It's a verb, not I am agree.
5. I am cold versus I have a cold. Temperature versus sickness.
Now, remember that networking event? I saw the same guy a week later. He came up and said, "Hey, didn't we meet before?" And I said, "Yes, I was having a really boring evening that night, but I'm usually much more interesting. I'm 28, I work downtown, and I was just ready to go home early." Perfect English this time.
And what happened?
We talked for 10 minutes. Turns out he's a language learner too. But the point is, fixing these 5 mistakes transformed how confident I felt speaking.
Here's your challenge. Record yourself telling a 60-second story using all 5 corrections. Say your age, describe something boring, mention going home, agree with something, and talk about being cold or having a cold.
Post it in the comments. We read every single one and we'll give you feedback. Trust me, hearing yourself use these correctly will boost your confidence instantly.
And grab our free PDF below. It has all 5 mistakes with 20 more examples, plus practice sentences you can use right now.
Wednesday at 11:30 a.m., we're doing coffee shop panic scenarios. You know, when you freeze at the counter and can't remember how to order, we'll fix that with perfect shadowing practice.
If this helped you feel less like a beginner, hit subscribe. We post new confidence boosters every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And tell us, which mistake were you making? Leave a comment.
Remember, you're not a beginner anymore. You just needed someone to point out what natives notice. Keep listening, keep practicing.
Stay fluent.